All right, I'm back for day 11 today. It took me a long time to kind of go through my supplies and find stuff that I thought would work for today. So I had filmed some of it and I deleted most of it because it was mostly just me being super indecisive and playing with a bunch of stuff. So let me show you what I ended up pulling out here. So I've got this little happens every year wood veneer piece from Jessica at Color Cast Designs, and it's old. I don't think she has it in her shop right now. And then I just found this gray heart, which was originally, and I popped it out of this old December Daily set here. And I'm going to just use those on this picture of the chocolate letters. And the journaling for the chocolate letters, I think I mentioned this in my last video, it's on the other side. It's on the day 10 kind of journaling list. So I love how that turned out. And then once I had kind of those neutrals, it really kind of inspired the look of the rest of what I've pulled out here. So this is a digital from Geralyn, and it's from her shop in a Creative Bubble. And it's got, I think it's red in the set that you get, but it's got a couple of little stars on here, and I'm just going to embellish it up with a few little gold stars. And what it says is, it says, seeking joy, hope, magic, peace, love this holiday season. And I thought that that was a very fitting sentiment for all of these holiday movies that I've got here. And then my photo today is just the new holiday movies that we've been watching. Stuff that's not on our rewatch list, but stuff that's new that we wanted to check out this year. Oh dear, I've done a terrible job of spreading out my stars. There, that's better, sorry. So we have it. I have a few here, and I'll tell you what they are after I get this card in. So I've got the Christmas House from the Hallmark Channel, Switched Again, the Princess Switch. I loved the original, so it was a no-brainer. I watched it the day it got added to Netflix. Christmas Chronicles 2, which Max really loves. Holiday, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. I would watch that one again too. The Jingle Jangle Christmas, which I loved. The boys didn't love it quite as much. I loved all the singing. They weren't a huge fan. I have a really hard time convincing Chris to watch any musical, let alone a Christmas musical. So I knew it was going to be a stretch. I thought Max would like it more than he did, but I really loved it. And then Love the Coopers, which is not a new movie, but I hadn't watched it until this year. So those are my new holiday movies. And then what I wanted to do was add a little bit of journaling about that, because the Christmas House movie in particular actually stars one of our friends. And so our friend Brad Harder is in that movie, and it was so exciting for him to be in it, and I was watching it all on his Insta stories as it happened. And also his son gets to be in the movie too, so I don't want to spoil things too much, but at the end of the movie, the couple that he's a part of adopts a little boy, and he's in the last few scenes of the movie. And it's so cute, and it's so fun to see him and his family be able to be a part of that. So Brad was actually the best man at our wedding, and it was really fun to be kind of texting with him while we watched it, and just being excited for him and this opportunity that he got. So I took a photo of us watching the movie, and I've got this card here for on the back, and I'm just going to make a little 4x6 kind of insert that's going to sit directly in the rings. Oh wow, I did better on that than I thought I would. Awesome. Love it when that happens. I didn't cut my picture very good though. It's a little bit smaller than 4x6. So I also wanted to add this Let's Hang Out by the Twinkling Tree star, because I just love that sentiment, and I think it goes well with this very neutral look that I have across these pages here. So now I'm going to add my journaling on the back here, and this is not a Christmas card. This one is an old Studio Calico card, I think. I'm not sure, it was in my stash. I'm pretty sure it's Studio Calico. It's nice and thick though, and it's got kind of like blue and red lines on it. And I'm not really gonna worry too much about how it's laid out. I'm just gonna add my journaling onto there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I want it to go this way so that when you open it up, you see the journaling. And I'm going to use the page protector as a guide for where to put the holes. And I opened up my little hole puncher here at the back so that I could see exactly where the hole is going. Allie taught me that trick a couple years ago. And then it just goes right into the rings. So that's for day 11. My journaling reads The Christmas House was starring our friends Brad and Kale. So much fun to watch him playing in this movie. The cast clearly had an awesome time making it, and texting Brad while we watched was even more fun. Little Kale even got a small cameo at the end in the cutest Christmas outfit. So now that leaves me ready to work on my day 12 stuff. So I'll see you back tomorrow.